morning everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. Grace and I are just getting our day started. She's over there in the swing. I just fed her, got her dressed for the day. Steven just left for work, so I figured now would be a good time to get the vlog started. I'm gonna get the car packed up, get the diaper bag ready, and Grace and I are actually gonna go to Legoland for a few hours this morning, just do a little bit of walking. I had been getting so tired of going and walking at the same park, and I had gotten a Legoland pass at the end of my pregnancy to go with Kenzie and Skylar and their kids because they both have passes. And so a couple of days ago, I was like, I need a change of scenery. I want to get out of the house with Grace. And so I went in the morning on a weekday and just walked for like an hour and a half with her and played some Pokemon Go. And it was so nice. It wasn't crowded at all. We got that nice ocean breeze because it's like right by the coast. The Pokestops were popping. I was like, I want to do this like every day. It's great. So it's like a fun little outing for Grace and I. Everything is stroller accessible. It's super walkable. I get some movement in my day. And I'm still not fully cleared for exercise from my OB, so I'm just supposed to stick with walking. And so I've been wanting to walk every day, but like I said, walking at the same place had got boring. So Legoland, nice change of scenery. Let's go. Say Legoland. Legoland. Except literally when we went to Legoland to walk a couple days ago, she fell asleep in the car on the way there, slept in the stroller the entire time, and then woke up back in the car. So to Grace, we never went to Legoland. She just got in the car and then woke up again back in the car. But mom had a good time. I had fun. It was nice. Grace and I are making a quick little pit stop at the Starbucks drive-thru. It's a longer line than usual, so I'm not regretting it yet, but sometimes Grace gets upset when the car stops moving. Like, she likes to be in a moving car, so I may start to regret this as the line moves on. We'll see. She's pretty content right now. Also, kind of a random thought, but I was thinking about just how helpful it is to vlog when I'm just alone with Grace, because I try to talk to Grace a lot and narrate things to her as we go throughout our day. I know that's really important for language development, so I just try to talk to her a lot, but it takes a little bit of getting used to because, you know, she's 7 weeks old and it just kind of makes me feel like I'm talking to myself. Hold on, time to order.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I do an Impossible breakfast sandwich with no egg?
You got it.
And a venti brown sugar oat milk espresso, but with 3 shots instead of 4. Okay, where was I? Talking with Grace. I try to narrate things for her, talk with her, but when I'm vlogging, I talk so much more because not only do I still, you know, talk to Grace, narrate things for her when the camera's off, but when I turn the camera on, I'm having a dialogue with you guys, with the camera. And so Grace gets to listen in on that conversation too. Oh my gosh, she's asleep, yay. And we're almost to the window, so I guess I will not live to regret my choice to go to Starbucks. It's a good start to a good day. I wonder if she still benefits from the dialogue when she's sleeping. Like, does it leak into her subconscious? Is she still listening in while she sleeps? I'm gonna go with probably not, but I do think it's good for me to talk still, converse with you guys. Hello. Hi, I love your hair.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you? Thank you, have a nice day. Still getting the hang of that. Let's go. All right, Grace, we're going to New York City. This is the only New York City I'm gonna be seeing for a long time. Oh, I miss New York. TBT to New York vlogs, Broadway shows and shopping and more Broadway shows. Grace, someday we'll experience that together. Probably someday pretty far in the future. They have little mini Las Vegas too. Probably gonna be even longer until you experience Vegas with me, Grace. I'm talking to her like she's awake, but still asleep. I decided to go ahead and take my mask off back here just because, I mean, there's really no one in my proximity. But at the front, it was a little bit more crowded just at like the bag check and the entrance and all that. And I'd say up there, it was maybe like 50-50 people wearing masks and not. They're not required in Legoland anymore, but the park is still running at limited capacity. They have like a reservation system. So I made a reservation for today and also for Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so day after tomorrow. I made those like 2 nights ago. I don't know if I'll actually end up coming again on Thursday, but it's nice to have the option since you do have to reserve that in advance. And this is just such a nice change of pace, a nice place to walk, so much to look at with all the mini-land stuff back there. I used to love coming here as a kid, not just for like the rides and stuff, but just to walk and look, and I think I'll definitely be continuing that with Grace, especially as she gets older. Right now it really is just for me to get out of the house, get some movement, but she seems to love sleeping in her stroller here, so. But all right, I'm gonna put the camera away, take my phone out, play some Pokemon Go. I walked past these 2 kids and the first one turns to his brother and goes, "Look, that lady's playing Pokemon Go." And the other kid says, "Who plays that game anymore?" Me. Apparently me. Right around this corner here is a place that sells these apple fries. Right here, Granny's apple fries. I'm gonna get some, they're so good. They're like these little fried apple slices with cinnamon sugar on them. They are so freaking good. All right. Got my apple fries. Grace is still asleep back there. Got a nice little table here in the shade. But oh my gosh, so random. The girl who was working at the window for the apple fries was one of my old voice students. I used to teach voice lessons like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And this girl, Cameron, who was one of my students for like 2 years, now she's a teenager. She works at Legoland. What a blast from the past. That just feels like a lifetime ago. All right, anyways, gonna sanitize. Apple fries. Get a little dip of that whipped cream. Oh my goodness. Grace, still fast asleep, but someday I cannot wait to watch you try apple fries for the first time. For now, you'll just have to taste them through my breast milk. I just balanced the camera on my water bottle so I could take a thumbnail. I think I got one, but I won't really know until I sit down at the computer and look at it. Oh no, the wind's blowing and it's making the camera wobble. Okay, I'm gonna eat my apple fries. It's about 11:45. We got here just after opening and it opened at 10. So I'm thinking we'll head out in like 15 minutes. That way I can be home when it's time for her next feed. But that was a super fun little morning outing, little adventure at Legoland. Got my sleeping baby. Got my apple fries, my Pokemon Go, and a lovely view of Miniland. Got the Lego Statue of Liberty. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful day. Goodbye, Legoland. See you, well, maybe see you Thursday, we'll see. Legoland is right next to the outlet mall, and the outlet mall here has a Carter's. So I think I'm gonna make a quick little stop there on my way home because I've been wanting to go to the Carter's outlet and get a couple new things for Grace. So I think I'm finally getting the hang of like the order of things for loading in and loading out the car. I parked the stroller next to the car, then I went and put my keys in the front and turned the car on to start the air, move Grace from her stroller to her car seat, then I load up the stroller here, and then I hop in the front and we drive. And we're good to go. Okay, just pulled up to the outlets, and now another thing that I have really been loving for just like quick little trips like this is I have my stroller, and then Grace's car seat actually can just clip right into the stroller base. So like right now she's sleeping. I don't have to unbuckle her, put her in the bassinet attachment. Like I can just pop her in here, run into Carter's, come back out, pop the car seat right back into the car. It's so nice. All right, here we go. So like the whole reason I came is these little play suits that have like the stretchy ruffle legs. We got 2 of these as a gift and they're just so convenient. I really don't even care like what the pattern is. I just want a million of these. They're so nice. So I got this like tank top one, and then this little like blue polka dot one that's like kind of a terry cloth material. And I love the print of this one, but it doesn't have the stretchy legs because only the girls ones do. The boys ones are just like regular pant legs, but I feel like this will still be convenient. And this one I really, really like, but they don't have it in 3 months. Smallest size they have is 12 months. And I'm honestly tempted to get it and like maybe she can wear it next spring, next summer. I think I'm going to. Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you? Thank you, have a nice day. All right, we are back home. I am breastfeeding Grace right now. Actually, I really, really have to pee, but I don't want to like delatch her and then relatch her. So guess I'm just gonna hold it for like 20 minutes. But yeah, I think it's just gonna be a slow rest of the day, me and Grace hanging out at home, and then Steven gets off at 5. When we're home, I try to follow like the eat, play, sleep routine. So obviously right now we are in the eat stage, and then I'll take her into the nursery. We'll do some fun time on the mat, some tummy time, and then we'll try to transition into a nap time. And I've been trying to make sure each of her naps is at least an hour, but sometimes if she takes a little bit longer going down, then it kind of interferes with our 3-hour eat, play, sleep cycle. All right, playtime. 3, 4, 5. Good counting, Grace. Oh, you using your voice? That's very good. All right, are we ready for the tummy time? Ready? All right, I sang her a couple Disney songs, rocked her in the rocking chair, and then put her down in her crib for a nap. She woke up a little bit when I put her down, but her eyes were like very heavy. So I'm gonna try and get these lovely, lovely dishes done, and then maybe sit down at my computer for a little bit, try to get just a little bit of editing done. And then if there's any time left before she wakes up for her next feed, I'll probably just lay in bed for a little while, scroll through TikTok, take a couple minutes to just chill. Right, so Grace did nap for about an hour. Then she woke up and I did a bottle feed. We alternate between breastfeeding and bottle feeding. If you didn't see my breastfeeding video where I talk more about that, I will put a card for that right up there. But since this was a bottle feed, I now have to pump to replace that feed. So Grace is in front of me in the swing, and that will be part of like her awake playtime for this wake window. She's very happy right now, very entertained, very smiley, looking up at the little mobile, kicking her legs. I'm hoping that lasts through this whole pumping session. I'm wearing the Kindred Bravely pumping bra, which is really nice because then I can be hands-free. But yeah, hopefully that can keep her occupied while I do my pump. And then we'll have a little bit more awake playtime together. I'll try to put her down for one last nap of the day. And it's about 4:15 now, so Steven will probably be coming home right as I'm putting her down, which I'm very excited for because, well, we miss him. And also, it's very nice to have his help with Grace. Although today she's been pretty easy. Some days are harder than others. I'd say today has been a pretty easy day. Oh, Grace, a nice, fun, easy day. All right, Steven's home, yay!
Making some homemade veggie burgers tonight.
Yeah, it's our Green Chef box for the week. Not sponsored, but we do work with them sometimes. Not sponsored this time.
Yeah, it's a kidney bean burger.
Delicious.
Very interesting. I'm gonna get back in the kitchen, but I love you.
Love you. I am gonna go grab Grace, and we are gonna keep watching The Bachelorette. We're just about to get to hometowns. Things are heating up. Huh, Grace? It's heating up. Steven and Grace are spending some time together after dinner, which was delicious.
All right, we're gonna go have fun in the nursery. You take a bath and relax, get a little mama break. Then we'll do a Gracie bath, and then all the girls will be bathed.
Oh, I'm excited. I've got a nice bath, got all my skincare. I'm gonna take some time here to just relax and unwind. Gonna listen to the new Chatty Broads podcast recapping The Bachelorette. So you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!